VVS विमल कुमार इंडिया से। सबसे पहला सवाल, आप जब आए नया दौरा और बहुत सारी जो वर्ल्ड कप में हुआ, जो एक कॉमन क्वेश्चन हर किसी के दिमाग में और इंडिया में चर्चा हो रही है, फियरलेस ब्रांड ऑफ क्रिकेट। इंडिया के पास इतने बैट्समैन हैं, हमने उस तरह से बैटिंग नहीं की, मेन टीम नहीं है, मेन खिलाड़ी नहीं है। आप आए हैं नए लड़कों के साथ, इस टीम के साथ आपने बहुत टाइम बिताया है। ऐसे में आपकी थॉट क्या, आप कैसे इस टीम को न्यू डायरेक्शन में, या क्या आपको स्पेसिफिक कुछ डायरेक्शन मिले हैं?
नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं. I think T20 cricket requires to play with freedom, lot of clarity of thought, and whatever time I've spent with these players and watching him over the years also grow into wonderful international players, I think that is their strength. And especially in T20 format, you're required to play with that freedom, with that fearless attitude. But at the same time, it's important to assess the condition and the situation and play and fulfill the needs of the team. I think it's also important to be flexible. But I think in T20 cricket, you're required to express yourself. And that's when you'll be successful.
The way England has played T20 cricket, especially in the World Cup, they have an entirely different philosophy where from 1 to 11 everyone can bat, and they from the very word go they come at you. So do you think the time has come that India or even subcontinental teams have been a little conservative, a time have come to emulate that kind of approach?
I think T20 cricket definitely showed us over the years that the more number of multi-dimensional players you have, the better for the team. So you have bowlers who can bat, you have batsmen who can bowl, and I think that's the way forward. It's already been proven in T20 cricket that the more number of bowlers who can bat, will add depth to the batting, and it allows a lot of freedom for the batsmen to go and express themselves. I think that's the need of the format, and I'm sure that the more and more teams will try to get that into their selection process and identify players who are multidimensional.
You've just come back from Australia where the grounds are massive, and it's getting used to the size of those grounds is something that the team needs to get used to. Now you come to New Zealand where relatively smaller grounds. How much of it, I mean, the batsmen will obviously love it, but from a fielding and a bowling point of view, what are the changes the team kind of needs to focus on to perform at their best here?
Yeah, it's always a challenge, when you play in New Zealand. It always has been, especially for the bowlers and the fielding unit. It's not only about the small grounds, but the dimensions of the ground. If you see here in Wellington or in Auckland, it's not it's not a normal cricket ground. So I think the best part of international cricket is you have to adapt to the conditions and to the situation you're playing in. So I'm sure that the bowlers and the fielding unit will adapt to that, and based on the strengths and the weaknesses of the opposition team, you definitely devise a strategy, and you're required to execute that to perfection. But obviously it's always been a challenge playing in New Zealand as far as the dimensions of the grounds are concerned.
You've also got an impeccable record as far as Team India's coach is concerned. So obviously, what's been your kind of secret of success?
Well, I think we should not dive too much into that results. I think for me, it's been an enjoyable ride so far. When I joined NCA, it was all about contributing back to Indian cricket, and this is an opportunity to spend time, share my knowledge and experience with the youngsters, and it's been quite fulfilling. And what straight away struck to me in Ireland is these youngsters are very, very talented, but at the same time they always want to learn and improve and grow as cricketers, and that for me is really exciting because we've always told that there's a lot of bench, a lot of quality in Indian cricket, and it's great working with these youngsters. And for me, the thought process and the mindset of these youngsters is something which is really exciting.